All right, what's the deal, family? It's Darius, and we're over here at the Hartwell project. And today, I got my team together. I got Deja, I got my kid, and I got Sade. And we came back to the house because we had some challenges that we need to discuss. We looked at our project, and for me, I saw that the project wasn't going how I thought it wanted to go. And one of the main issues that I had noticed was that the paint. So for me, how I do the investment properties, it's always a strategy when we're doing investment properties. It's not just we're doing things sight unseen. The way we're doing our investment properties is we're going to try to mimic the best comp on the market. And if we don't get our ARV, then that means my profit margins on this project is going to be short. So here I got my team together, and we're going to be discussing and going in more detail about some of the challenges. And y'all going to see us kind of talk through the solutions as well. So,
team.
I got my team here, and the first thing I want to highlight is the paint job. You know, when I first came in, we went with, the part of the process is that we went with a paint that wasn't white, but for some odd reason, we tried to go through our contractor and get the paint, and we noticed that when we did paint the walls looked white. So we got white walls with white trim. For me, that doesn't look good, doesn't look appealing, there's no contrast. So now I brought it to my team and said, hey, I instantly brought it to my team just to highlight and say, hey, I think this is a concern. Let's talk about it. Let's talk through it and figure out how we can find a better solution.
I don't know, we kind of talked about it being somewhat maybe bland and it may not provide any personality.
So for me, I feel like it looks fresh. Mm-hmm. I totally understand that it can be a concern for some people. It's scary because, you know, people are really into grays and whatnot now. But our thought is we have great cabinetry, but countertops also that have the gray veining in it. We have the floors with the gray veining in it, and we didn't see a need to have a gray wall.
So much more.
Yeah, so that was just our thought process, and then also it's not necessarily a complete project right now. So
that's what I was about to say.
So like
I feel like the house hasn't, like the floors even in the living room, they're like covered with stuff. Yeah. So it's like when you walk through the front door, it feels like, ugh.
You don't know what it's really going
to be. But you really don't know.
Yeah. And then you have to keep in mind, like how we mentioned that Littlefield. Yeah, but at Littlefield, what's in the space? That also has a lot to do with how everything
like
looks
the
on
floors
the
bring out different tones in the walls, like in the countertops, all of that stuff, backsplash, it all matters.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
But back to this, I think the main issue was this wasn't the original color that we had went with. Like this wasn't what we was going for. Nobody was going for this color.
It was intended to just be
off-white. This is the color they selected.
But this is the color.
But that's not what we was
because we thought it was gonna be like a cream color.
Right.
Right. But that's not how it ended up looking on the wall, unfortunately. And that's the game. That's the game you play with paint.
And I think just moving forward, we'll probably just have
paint swatch,
multiple swatches.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So we can just put it on the wall and kind of go from there.
So for me,
keep it real.
I mean, for me, I kind of did like give y'all like a little bit of direction, but so for me, even though I try not to, but like on certain things, I just gotta be like stronghold about because it's a part of the investment strategy. Like all the rest of this stuff, I let y'all do. Right. But it was just like I can't let this one slide because I know.
So right now, as I'm putting this on, I am getting a blue undertone. Already from doing this. So, thank you. Which, looking from here and looking at them cabinets.
Same.
Yeah.
But let's see what Darius thinks.
Yeah, we're gonna see what Darius thinks. So the next one is the silver drop. totally different.
It's like a silver gray.
Yeah. And I feel paint getting upon my hands. Okay. So you got it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So here we have silver drop.
Darius.
What y'all think?
No.
No. What you think?
Nah. We ain't playing that game with that.
Just based off of the images that y'all showed me, I feel like that's a little bit darker than what I seen in those pictures.
But there was different lighting in that picture.
And then also,
Alright.
also Darius, you won't really see that in here anyway because most of the walls will be covered. Like the refrigerator will be here, cabinets will be other places, and then there will be backsplash covering most of the wall.
Okay.
I think it's good to like focus on the comps, but you also want to find a unique element.
Yeah.
Our light fixtures.
Yeah, the light fixtures. So the light fixtures is going to bring the gold tones out.
But if
No, y'all don't gotta force it on me. I got outvoted. Like,
No.
Yes. He got outvoted.
I got outvoted.
you got,
I don't think that's fair.
Well, he didn't get outvoted.
Nah,
He came to a
'cause-
solution.
Daisy wasn't with y'all. Like she might have been neutral in the conversation, but she wasn't with y'all.
Well, I definitely understand the white. I mean, now when like I told you yesterday, you kind of were like, so do you like it or not? I told you yesterday that when I get
I'm having to pull it out of her.
Well, because
I'm gonna ask her the real
understand.
question, like, look, you like it or not?
she's trying to be neutral.
No, I'm not.
Ain't no being neutral.
And it's not. I'm not trying to be
She
neutral
just
at
sees
all.
both sides.
I just understand where y'all coming from, and I agree that we have not seen the finished product. So I don't know if it's gonna jump out. But speaking as a realtor and as a real estate specialist,
Okay, break it down.
my mindset as a buyer is just as great to have a blank canvas, but realistically, is this house unique? Am I spending the dollar amount that we're ticketing this at, and am I gonna have to come in here and change things?
Because not everybody want to fix her up.
Period. And one thing that the ladies and I talked about today is finding ways to find cost-effective material, but find extremely creative ways of applying it. So like this floor was pretty cost-effective, but we kind of emphasized the creativity portion because we threw it in herringbone
I agree.
versus just staggered.
I want y'all to understand that I gave y'all free creative control.
That's what you think.
No, that's what like, I didn't pick these cabinets, I didn't pick this floor.
You did.
Like,
And I didn't either.
So how you feel about it actually? How you feel about these gray cabinets?
I'm letting y'all ride with
No.
I'm letting y'all ride with Alright, bet. So that's a wrap. Hartwell project, we got about what, 2 more weeks?
Yeah.
Maybe 3?
No, 2.
2. So we got about 2 more weeks. You can expect to see this project on the market. We just got to paint, finish the floors, and just a lot of finish work.
Yeah, just kind of like tedious things.
Yeah, but you know, we came together, we got a strategy, and we're gonna implement it. So I'm confident with my team that we can be able to get this done within 2 weeks.